Hello, everyone. Gordon Turnbull at John Knox Presbyterian Church. From the beginning of this pandemic season, I've been thinking about the life of the church and what it is that we're supposed to be and to do in the face of these extraordinary circumstances that we're living through. I keep coming back to the instructions that Jesus gives his disciples on the night of his arrest. After enjoying the Passover meal with them, he gives them and us these good words. I give you a new commandment, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also should love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. Love for one another in the life of the church is a gift that we give not just to the one whom we're showing that love. It's also a gift that we give to the world, the example of the kind of love, the quality of love with which God loves the world. God loves us, and through us that God loves all the rest of the world. It's an instruction that's not just momentary in Jesus' teaching. It's the bedrock of Christian practice. Over 20 times the New Testament records this same essential message of loving one another. If the church doesn't have love within itself, Christians one for another, then we don't have anything to give to the rest of the world, do we? And the witness that we have would be a sorry one indeed. If, however, we're loving one another, if we're practicing and growing in love and in deeds of care and understanding and deepening connection, then all of us together who are doing so are building that muscle with which we can turn outward towards the world and show others the same kind of love. It's not inconsequential. It's the way it's supposed to be for us. There are great examples in antiquity of Christians showing the rest of the world the kind of love that we are given. Tertullian, one of the early teachers in the 2nd and 3rd century A.D., imagines pagans looking at the church and saying, "See how these Christians love one another." And that being a transformative element in the life of the community in which the Christians are embodying the gospel. I wonder if today could be a day in which you could purpose not just to feel lovingly towards others whom you know or care about, but if you could purpose to reach out in love, to enact love, to embody love. And might it be to somebody whom you know perhaps not as well? Maybe it's someone who needs to hear about your care because of circumstances through which he or she is going. Maybe it could be somebody whom you would like to have a deeper connection with in the life of our church, but you've not yet had the occasion. Whatever it is, could we let today be a day in which we dedicate ourselves to loving one another and building ourselves up as the kind of people who do that very naturally, with the same kind of love with which God loves us in Jesus Christ. I hope it's a great and loving day for you, and that you both share and receive the love of God in the community of faith. Go in God's grace and love and serve the Lord today.